Hey guys, what's up? It's Waggy here with the This is Spleef teaser follow-up. And the reason why I bring you here to the menu, which I think is one of the first times I've ever been to the menu, on screen I mean, is because I've started creating a texture pack for myself. Oh, nope, don't wanna. Building with Waggy. And this texture pack is strictly for me. I might put it up to download, but I don't see why anyone would want to download it. So I'm going to go to the Spleef arena here. And the background's different. That's one of the changes. I haven't changed any of the block looks. The only thing I've changed is the GUI, or the game user interface, meaning the inventory look and everything of that sort. So if I actually switch over here, so finally it's my guy. I've been having so many skin problems lately, but anyway. So if I switch over to, survival, and we look at my inventory, it's changed a little bit. I've added a little bit of, I kind of overlaid my face back into there, and I've added building with Waggy. And this turned out exactly how I wanted it. I didn't want it very clear. I wanted it kind of pixelated, and I was able to emboss it, or is it emboss, or I think it's emboss it back there with some Photoshop editing. Another thing I've changed is the look of the inside of a double chest, and also the crafting table. So the first thing we'll take look at the inside of a chest. I've put a little shelf or a chest thing in the back of there, and added a kind of a wood background to give it a little bit of texture. And then this one, I'm most proud of. So on a crafting table, there's this 3x3 area that kind of looks like a window, and I took advantage of the whole window thing. And I've added a window. So I'm pretty proud of this. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's as far as I've gotten. I think that might be as far as I'm gonna go. I might do some dispenser stuff, but I'm not sure yet. Now, I don't know if you saw when I logged in, it popped up with Camera Studio right here. And that is the mod I used to film that teaser. And it's an insanely good mod. It's great for anyone who does YouTube stuff. And this isn't going to be a mod review, but I might do a mod review later. I'm just going to show you some of the key points of Camera Studio. So this is the arena, obviously. Yeah, exactly how you saw it in the teaser. The teaser was a bit long, but there were so many features of this that I kind of wanted to show you. If I could do it again, I would take out a few of those features, just because it got a little bit lengthy. But anyway, let me show you some of the key points of Camera Studio. So if we open up the Options tab by pressing O, we see this stuff. And for right now, it has a built-in video recorder, and we're gonna ignore that right now, because that's something you have to download separately. So right now, we're only gonna look at its main key features. And what these are the ability to put points down that your person then flies to. Like, so if I put a point here, Cam P puts a point down. I keep messing my microphone up. Let's say I wanted to fly over here and typed in the same thing again. We get 0.2. Let's fly up a little bit. And where your mouse is pointing also depends on where you're looking. If that makes sense. I'll show you in a second. So let's say I've been looking down here, so let's say I randomly look over here at the diamond over there and do it. So then what I'd do is I have those 4 points. Let's say I want to film a little thing of me flying to them. What I could do is I could then do Cam SP, and SP is short for splice. And that gives me a curved path. So that means that I'm going like this around those 4 points. And then let's say I want to do cam start, and let's make it last for 10 seconds. And right now what I have is I have third person, and that's one of the features. So as you can see, there's a little guy there, and it's actually recording right now. Darn it, it's not what I meant to do. So we go back on the options tab. Let's turn off third person. Let's turn off that should do it. Yeah, that's it. So now if we do this again and type that in again, yeah, see, now we're the ones taking it. And you'll see we're slowly starting to fly up. And I think I'm actually recording this too. Maybe not. No, never mind. So yeah, that's how this mod works, and that's how I filmed everything. And it's kind of nice because it's actually really nice. And that's how I filmed everything. I would kind of do a flyby and put some points down, and that's how I do it. But yeah, it's a great mod. I might do a mod review of it later. But yeah, that's that. So if this map were to be used as a server map, these would be filled up with emeralds. I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. So these would each have an infinite amount of emeralds in it. And what happens is there should be, where is it? If I break these, yeah, there it is. When you step these pressure plates, I need to create something here that teleports you out. Maybe a command block. I'm going to start implementing command blocks, I think. And the reason being is because like it's time to update this map, if that makes sense. So, whoops. How did I do this before? I must have destroyed this block. But yeah. So, whoops. When you step on those pressure plates, each of these fire. So that would start a person off with 6 emeralds. And then you have to go and buy yourself a ticket. And we're going to look at our ticket prices here. And you can see that you can either buy iron or lapis seats. So let's say you wanted to buy lapis seats for 3 emeralds. You'd go in here, you'd place in your 3 emeralds, and the person in there would take it. And you'd press this button, which would shoot him in. Then the person here, this would be an admin or moderator, would be sitting in here, and they have all these book and quills. What they do, so let's say, I'm gonna have to get another book and quill out. So let's say I was sitting in here, and someone, let's say Shay Wood came. Shay Wood, you get a shout out. So let's say he came in. What I'd do, I'd say Shay Wood, and then I'd give him lapis seats. And I'd sign that with lapis ticket. And I'd sign and close that. And I'd hand that to him through here. So I'd put it in here, click the button, and it'd shoot him out. So that's how, oops, and these chests are here to put the emeralds in. And that's how buying your ticket works. Oops. Oh my god. There. So that's how buying your ticket works. And then there'd be some guards, and there's some stuff in here. Just kind of weapons and stuff. All kind of pretty good enchantments. But yeah. And they'd guard you, and you have to show them your ticket for you to be able to get in. And so that's that. And the way you get more emeralds, you probably asked that, is through your bets here. So let's say you had 3 emeralds. You bought lapis seats, which left you with 3 more emeralds. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3 is how many we have left. What you do is, so let's say we were a bet master, and the reason why not all of these, like, that's for admin only, so there's no, the admin will put a pressure plate down, then they'd open this up and destroy it, so that no one else can get in. So let's say we were a bet master and we'd open this up so people could throw stuff into us. So let's say I was coming in here. I wanted to bet 3 emeralds on the Emerald Fighter. And there's 2 teams, Emerald and Lapis. So let's say I wanted to bet 3 emeralds. What I'd do is I'd toss in 3 emeralds. That should, whoops. Well, I'd toss in 3 emeralds and he'd take them. And then what he'd do, since my username is bwaggy, he'd find the username, and I think these are all supposed to be, yeah, these are all filled with emeralds. These will be. So since I'm in A through F, he'd take a book. Half of them are supposed to be books, half supposed to be emeralds, if that makes sense. So take a book and say bwaggy 3 emeralds for, what was it? The Emerald Fighter. Emerald Fighter. And it's 2-to-1 bet. And so this is for bwaggy. And I'd put that in here. This right there. So this is kind of like a proof of purchase, if you will. So like, it's 2-to-1 bet. So if the Lapis guy were to win, or the Emerald guy were to win, I'd get 6 emeralds. If he didn't, I'd lose my emeralds. So what you want to do to begin with is not bet all of your emeralds, but only bet 1 or 2. So that's how this works. And then the bank, what you do, hopefully a lot of this will be made simpler with command blocks. So the bank is only eligible for people with 16 diamonds or more. If that makes sense. Yeah, it should make sense. So if I had 15 diamonds, I wouldn't be able to use the bank. And for when you make a withdrawal, that should be L. Screw that, I'm just going to keep it that way. So when I make a withdrawal from here, the bank makes 2 emeralds. So let's say I was going to withdraw 14 emeralds. The bank, I would only get 12 back. The bank would make 2 of it. And that's how the server gets money, kind of. Like, if this is meant for a server, obviously. And as the amount of things gets higher, the more money each one costs. So let's take a walk in here and I'll show you. This is just the different usernames, and these will be filled with books and emeralds and stuff, and you do the same thing where you type in their username, type in how much money or how many emeralds, and that's how that works. So if we move on again, we're going to get actually into here, and the maximum occupancy is 952 spectators, and we have seats up here as well, and 1 seat is 1 block, 'cause that's how I counted it. So this, I think, in my opinion, is the worst seat in the entire place. But yeah, whoa, mouse is spazzing out. But yeah, so if we walk down here, and let's say we want to go to our throwable store, we'd take a run over here. Oh, got a stuffy nose, I'm sorry. We'd take a run over here, and there'd be people back there, and this doesn't involve any chests. This just involves, that one should not be pulled there. And so let's say I wanted to buy a potion of weakness, a splash potion of weakness. I'd throw in 2 emeralds and I'd get a splash potion of weakness back. It's easy as that. So that's that. Now if we go into the press box, which the only way to get into the press box is through the back, which allows that makes it so that only admins can get in. And I think I'm gonna use an admin command with a command block to do that in the future. Oh my god. There we go. So if we take a walk in here and go up here, this leads to our press box. TNT cannons, that's how that works. And the doors, as you can see, there's doors down there, there, and there. If I pull that, you see the doors open. And that's how you start the Spleef game. And they'll close. And this counts it up to 5. You play 5 rounds. And this counts it down. And that's how those work, and that's just an advanced redstone circuit. So that's all that's in the press box right now. I think in the teaser I did show that there was an ender chest here that was labeled with attendance count. I got rid of that just because of it was a pain. It wasn't going to work well. I don't even feel like going in. It was kind of confusing. It was a pretty cool idea to begin with, but it just wasn't. It didn't work out great. So if we take a jump back in here, this is what the arena is. This is how it is. So the objective of Spleef is you and 3 other players try to dig each other out. So I'd like be hitting things like this to try to make them fall through these holes. And that's how you play Spleef. So if I jump down into one of these holes here, there's a cool pattern on the floor, and there's the torches to light up the doors. I thought it'd be pretty cool to show those. And this is what it looks like. It's the same on this side. Just simple ladders. That's how this works. This is just the underground part of it. So hopefully this map download will go up soon. There's a few more things I want to make adjustments to. So emerald seeds are the best, then diamond, then gold, then iron, and then lapis. So actually I haven't showed you this yet. So this is just stairs that go down and lead through this hallway back out. And I want to name a few people that helped me. Actually, they don't. Planzaf. Planzaf. That's his username. Good friend of mine. He helped me build this map over a LAN server. Also, another name. In the teaser, I used that song in the background. And that song is called... I'm making a lot of noise here. That song is called King of Doom, I think. I don't want to get that wrong. And it's by John Brooks, composer. So thank you to him. John Brooks, composer. There we go. So I think, can I click on that? I can click on that. Whew, that's pretty cool. That's not the exact page, because that page failed me there. But I'll put the link in the description to his channel. But he's got a lot of cool songs. I think he composed them all, which is pretty cool. But yeah, thank him. I want to thank him for for the music. Thank you to the person who made Cam Studio. Thank you to all of the people that made this possible. Yeah, that's about it for this video. This was the follow-up, just kind of telling you what this map is, and I think I'll do a mod review of Cam Studio because it's pretty cool. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.